This is the screen you see after you've logged in. Clicking on Editor brings up the editor. By default, we are in the project, my first project, and the clip list of all clips. This shows clips that have previously been created. What we'll do now is create a new clip list. Next, we're going to create some clips for our clip list by searching on the web. So I'm going to type gardening here and search in YouTube. And I should say that we're searching YouTube, but we could also use any MP3 and MP4 that's on the web, and I'll show you how to do that later. So I'm going to select container gardening. And I'm going to go down the timeline to see if I can find something.
And once you get to this stage, you can start going in and pulling out the compost.
So I'm going to make a clip from this point in the timeline. I do this by clicking the red button.
From in the pot itself.
And then
make sure
when I'm happy that I've got to the right end point, I just click on the red button again, which is changed to a square, like so. And this captures my clip. It captures the address, the start time, the end time, and this link here is the sharing link that we'll talk about later. I can enter some information, my annotation here. The first line of the annotation becomes the title by default. So I'm going to save this clip now, and it should appear on the left hand side, like so. So Clipper has pulled in the thumbnail from YouTube, and it's showing my annotation text here, and the title here, and the start and the end point. Now I'm going to add another clip to our clip list. This time I'm going to search for tomatoes, and I shall click on this.
If you've never bitten into a fragrant, vine-ripened, sun-warmed tomato
harvested
harvested
down the
fresh from your own
timeline.
garden, choose the strongest, healthiest-looking seedling
Start
in
recording.
each cell and remove the others by snipping them off at the soil line. Once the seedlings have two sets
now.
of leaves, it's time.
Snipping off, I'll make the title. My text can go here. In the editor here, I can style the text, I can add web links, and so on. So what I'm going to do is just add some text here to demonstrate this from Lorem Ipsum. I'm going to tag this with tomatoes. I'm going to save the clip, and it appears on the left hand side as before. Now I'm going to add a third clip to our clip list. This time I'm searching for potatoes, so I'll click the YouTube button. I'm going to select this one.
Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these roasted
I'll
garlic
jump down the
potatoes.
timeline.
Toss this really well.
I'll start recording, and then I'll stop. I'll call this mixing the potatoes and seasoning. I'll tag it with potatoes, and I'll save the clip. Now we need to make sure we add our clips to our new demo clip list. By default, all clips go into the all clips clip list. So we just got to make sure that we move a copy, a reference to our clips, into the demo clip list by clicking on this button. Select demo, add to the clip list. Same with this one, and the same with this one. Now I'll demonstrate how we can share clips and clip lists with other users and with the public. If I go up to our demo clip list, we'll see it's now got the 3 clips inside it. If I click on this icon, we're able to share this clip list in these different ways through social media and this URL. We're going to choose the URL. We'll click on this. This opens the share view that the recipient of that link would see. With this link, we can inspect each clip individually or play the whole clip list in sequence. I'll do that now.
From in the pot itself. Make sure you get compost on every side of every single pot.
Others by snipping them off at the soil line. Once the seedlings have 2 sets of leaves, it's time.
Set that as
So that's the clip list being played in sequence. I can play each individual
From
clip.
in the pot itself. Make sure you get compost on every side of every single pot.
It's also possible to share a single clip. I'll show you this by going back to our editor. I'll select this clip and I'll click on this link. And here we see a single clip being shared. If I just click on the clip now, we should hear it play.
Others by snipping them off at the soil line. Once the seedlings have 2 sets of leaves, it's time.
Now I'm going to demonstrate creating a clip from an MP4 video file on the open web. The video is in the Wellcome Trust collection. I'll just go to their online library catalogue. And here you'll see, because it's freely available, we can download the video or link to it. I'm going to link to it and copy the link address. I'm going to go back to our editor now and I'm going to paste the link address in this source field here. And after I've done that and hit return, it should bring the video up in our player. Now I can create clips from this. I'll just start the clip now. And I'll stop now. I'll call it anti-smoking film from the 60s. I'll put Wellcome Trust as a tag and save the clip. And the clip appears as the 4th clip on our clip list. It doesn't have a thumbnail because the Wellcome Trust isn't supplying that, unlike YouTube. So now I should be able to play this clip from the Wellcome Trust.
thanks.
And it starts and stops at the right point.